accidentally hit stop instead of pause. So here's my second glass of water, part two. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But right now, etiquette is not definitely at the top of my list at this point. Ooh, okay. So I have did the saltwater flush. This usually takes about for me to start releasing um, or going to do number two. That takes usually it takes about, excuse me, hold on. Oh, excuse me. This usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes to do, for it to start up. So, um, excuse me. So, at this point in time, I want to show you guys one more thing. So, hold tight for me again. So, there's one more thing that I actually use for my detox as well, to help me along my way, and which is the activated charcoal, if you can see that. So, I take this. So if you would have seen like some black particles floating in here, this is what I usually use to um, do my activated charcoal to help me um, not go overboard, and as far as helping like to cleanse and pull out the toxins. And it also helps for like when you have really bad gas. I know that maybe it's like, oh my gosh, she's talking about gas, but um, I found that that also helps with gas. So if you find yourself really gassy, they have these in capsules too. I like to use the loose charcoal, if you can see that on the side right there. I personally I like to use the loose charcoal, activated charcoal, as opposed to the capsules. The capsules are a lot neater and more in, because the with the loose charcoal is really messy if you're not really careful. I have a specific rag and a little and a um my little measuring spoon that I use so I can dump it in my water, and I drink that. So and it doesn't have, and the thing is that this doesn't really have a taste to it at all. People would think that, because I've talked to some people, and they think that this is like really gross and it has like this gross taste. And actually, to me, I don't taste anything. I mean, yeah, there's the grit of it where you might feel it, but for the most part, this is like really tasteless. It doesn't taste burnt. It doesn't have like taste like no tree bark or any of that. It doesn't have no taste to it. So I do it all the time, and plus it's a good way to gross out your kids. I brush my teeth with it and stuff as well. So and if you want to gross your kids out, just like brush your teeth with it and everything else, and it turns your whole mouth black, and it just have a little bit of it to come down, and you just scare your kids like rah, and they're like, oh my god, there's it, and then it like coats your tongue completely black. It's actually pretty fun. I have fun with it too. So I think it's pretty awesome. But this is really a good thing to use as far as um, detoxing your body. This is my first time using this particular brand. So Viva Doria. I never heard of her before, or this company, but so far I haven't had any problems out of them. It comes in a glass jar for those of you that's not with the plastic and that's very aware of like the plastic containers and stuff. So this comes in a if I can, I can't really, but you can see it. It's in the glass jar. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys that, and I've done the flush. So after this, I'm going to be doing videos of the actual master cleanse, as far as um, the ingredients that I use, which is the lemons, um, the maple, the grade, it's supposed to be grade B, but because the store that I go to, they only sell grade A, which whatever. So I have the grade A maple syrup, my cayenne, organic cayenne pepper. I always keep that in my room. I don't let anybody, I don't put it up there with the rest of the seasonings. That's my personal baby there. So um, so with that being said, oh, and I forgot, you got to have the lemons, and of course for me, I use distilled water. That's just my personal preference. You can use purified water, or if you want to use spring water, you can. Personally, like I said, I'm a distilled girl. I prefer distilled. That's just my thing. So anyway, I will be talking to everybody a little bit later, and I will be bringing you updates throughout the week as to my weight, as to the actual um, master cleanse. And I'm going to give you some information out of the book too, throughout the duration of this. And I think I'm going to do this for 7 days. I'm going to try, the keyword try, to push for 10, but for sure I'm going to definitely push 7 days. So in the meantime, peace.